Let me actually get a drink of my water first. I like to do that before the podcast.
Oh yeah, I got water and Dr. Pepper.
I have a smoothie.
I got a water and Mountain Dew. We're on the same wavelength.
Heck yeah.
That's a perfect like soft intro to the podcast before like that intro music starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
That'd be so funny.
Uh-huh.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a good morning or a good night. I'm Crasher22 or Eli, or whichever you prefer, and same goes for my good friend System or Matthew.
Yo.
And then we have a new guy, our producer, for lack of a better word, is our good friend Ryan or Junior, as he likes to go by.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Going good.
I'm over here
How does
shaking.
it feel to be on the podcast?
It feels great, you know.
Why did you say he our good friend? That's your brother.
I'm your
dude.
brother. Yeah, I feel offended.
Well,
Actually.
That's your brother.
okay, yeah. I figured that like that could come up here in a second. I was literally gonna mention it right after.
Shit.
Okay.
I didn't mean to ruin the
I have beef
surprise.
with
I'm
you now.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
was not a surprise. I was just gonna bring it up.
Yeah. Well, last
But-
episode we were talking about how we were trying to get a producer in the air quotation marks, and Ryan said he'd be down to do it. So we were like, heck yeah.
Yes, sir.
It would have been last episode too, but you know we kind of got all hung up
Mm-hmm.
so on. So we're just like, hey, you know, no stressing. We can do it next time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Ryan will be here hopefully for now on, and you know he should be able to make it most episodes. You know, we'll see how everything goes, but everything's already going great, so should be here for quite a while.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully. I'm hoping I am. I think I think I can, impact it a good amount with hopefully not changing it too much. You know what I mean? Changing up the vibe at least.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think that'd be an issue at all, honestly.
I mean, it's just, I mean, as we've said before on the podcast, our goal is just kind of to create a fun environment that emulates that 3 a.m. gaming vibe. So
Yeah.
I mean,
All of it is just
you know, I think we'll be,
mostly just background noise for when you're doing your homework, you're doing some chores, you just need something to listen to help you fall asleep. And maybe sometimes we'll say something super interesting that'll catch your attention for a brief 5 minutes, and then you'll tune us out again. But,
Yeah.
but that's
basically.
I guess just the main purpose of this.
I mean, I guess that brings up something we've kind of said to most people wanting to join the podcast, which is like, what is your goal with the podcast?
My goal
talked-
is to
Oh,
honestly
my fault,
just
sorry.
make it. No, you're good. You're good. My goal is to make it. Be better. Hopefully, I'm hoping I can bring more of a different type of character vibe, I guess you can say, to the podcast. That's what I'm hoping. Just to add a little bit more spice to it, I guess you could say.
Not only that, but to also help us
Yes. Yeah. Help
keep us
y'all
on
out.
track.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, you're here to do a job.
All right. My fault. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We just, we kind of had, I want to say the same, but not like, oh, we thought the exact same thing. But whenever we were talking about it, we kind of just said, like, we want to create like a calm community, a space where we can literally just chill, hang out. People want to chill and hang out with us along the way, then that's perfect.
Yes, sir.
So like, I guess as far as like the future of the podcast, like we got some fans or something. Like, what you thinking? You gonna show your face? Matthew says he's not.
Go H2O delete or something.
Yeah, maybe.
yeah. Put the ski mask on.
Just never show your face when you're at like 20 million.
Yeah, what is your opinion on that though, Ryan?
I think it's kind of scary, honestly. I feel like he's done some bad things, and that's why he doesn't want to show his face.
No. Would you show yours?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were
I'm
talking
your
about me
end.
on H2O delete. Oh no.
No.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't think he's
yeah.
done anything bad.
No, yeah, I would show my face.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't really see see a big problem with it. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable. You know, I could put a face cam on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I think my main thing is I like privacy. So as long as no one knows like where I'm at, I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like I really do care about my privacy a lot, and just my personal appearance is just one of them. So I don't feel like
Respect that.
that's really important to show anyways. Like, who kind of cares
Yeah.
what I
Well,
look
I mean,
like?
it's definitely not, but I think for some people it helps add to the personality.
Oh yeah. And people are just
Puts a
curious
face
on,
to it.
put a face to the voice. So
Yeah. I think there's definitely some people out there that are like, ooh, like I want to know if he's cute or not. But like, I mean, like I feel like that's actually a really small portion, genuinely.
mm-hmm. Oh shit.
But I mean, the way things are going, I think we're on a good and steady pace, especially for how few episodes we've done. And in my head, I'm just like, man, we're doing great, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
So
I still need to
I
finish
think
the last one. The editing the last one.
yeah, that's for sure.
I'll finish it.
I
Don't
mean-
worry, I started it. So
Well, what game are you playing, Matthew?
I'm playing Dark Ages.
What's that about?
Doom the Dark Ages. The newest
Oh,
Doom
okay.
game.
All right, I get you.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't play it on like the fastest speed.
Dying over here or what?
I am, yeah. I promise that I'm good at the game.
I promise.
I'll get through it. I'll get it. There we go.
I mean, that game is it's an older one, right?
No, it just recently came out.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think my headphones just. Oh no, never mind.
That would suck if that happened.
Is that one as good as the old ones?
What?
I said, is that one as good as the old ones?
What?
The game you're playing,
Yeah.
doesn't it have old
Oh,
ones?
I thought you were talking about Eli's headphones.
Oh, headset. Nah.
I mean, the older ones were made back in the 90s, so
Yeah.
I would say it's significantly better because came from the 90s.
I mean, I don't know. Does older game mean it has to be bad? Classic.
Nah, but it makes
I mean,
sense.
well, yeah, it's for sure a classic, but you know,
Yeah, it just is more enjoyable, right?
yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, I mean, how's your week been, Matt? Just to get us back on the roll.
Pretty good. Just been working a lot, and recently the newest season of Squid Game came out. Squid Game season 3. I watched that with my girlfriend, and I honestly thought it was pretty good. Not a lot of people liked it, but I thought it was good.
Right. Okay.
And I know
Well,
you're currently still
yeah.
watching, through it. I don't want to spoil it,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sadly only halfway through. I was
Yeah.
really trying to speedrun it, but I wanted to rewatch the first season as well
Mm-hmm.
to get the full vibe.
I've seen the first season only once back when it first came out, and I remember binge watching that whole thing in one day. I think I did the same thing for the second season, and then I watched the second season the third and last season with my girlfriend. So
I think the first season took me 2 days or so,
mhm.
but then after this time rewatching it, it took me like a day because I skipped the second episode, which was all about them like choosing to go back, right, and then so on. But but there were certain things that I just did remember. I was like, I don't need to know the part. Yeah.
I remember when the series first came out and just how popular it freaking was, right? Because like, there's not a lot of shows that like it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's a pretty interesting concept, like, you know, a competition with a bunch of people, right? And it sounds easy at first, right? You're just playing kids games, games you grew up as, you know, as a kid, and the more people that get eliminated, the bigger the prize pool. And little do you know that the how you get actually eliminated in the game is by actually dying. So
Yeah. I mean, I think the reveal was a big part of it, right? Just like the way it really was, just like, you know, uh, just really out of nowhere. Like, it was really good at introducing that concept right off the bat. Just like, yo, by the way, people die, and you didn't know that before, but now you do. Anyways, do you want to leave?
Well, the thing is, like, after that, like, everybody in the first season, everybody votes to leave, and then they come back.
Yeah. Well, the whole point of that part is genuinely to say, like, you know, they don't have a different
Yeah, it's all they have. That's their only
different
choice.
option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, well, all the people in the games, like, they it's not like they just heard about it from a friend and were like, oh, sure, you know, I'll play, this sounds fun. They were all promised, so like, oh, you want to win a lot of money because you're in debt, right? Come play these games, and you have a chance to win all the money you want, you know, to cover your debts.
A literal restart.
Yeah.
More than your debts. You know, it's just like, hey, you want a career as well? Go for it. Like, whatever you want.
I don't know how much that prize money is worth, like, in US dollars, right? Because, you know, it's Korean.
I know I looked it up. Yeah. I know I definitely looked it up like 5 times while watching it the first time. Because I kept forgetting and being like, man, that is a lot of money.
Yeah, I want to say it's about the same, since it's like 400 million
billion
won, is it a million or billion?
In the US,
It's
it's 31.4 million for US.
$31.4 million.
But for the
And
other
for
one,
them,
it's 45.6 billion.
Wait, for what?
Okay.
45.6 billion.
That's how much the prize is.
That's what it says. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So for them, it's a lot. You know, like billion's a big word.
Yeah.
For us, it's also still a lot. Like, you could change lives with that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Multiple lives.
Heck yeah. Not even just your own,
Like,
but
I think anyone could retire no matter what life you have if you have around like maybe 3 mil. That alone would suffice.
do you think you could ever put yourself in that situation? Like, say, you know, God forbid, right? You just accumulate, you're just swamped in debt, right? You're at your lowest point in your life, right? And a guy comes up to you in a subway or in a suit, and he's like, hey, mister, would you like to play a quick game for a quick buck? And you're like, sure, why not, right? And you play like this little easy game, right? He keeps kicking your ass, and eventually you win, right? And when you win, he gives you the money, and he was like, if you want to play more games like this, give me a call, and you can come win some more money. And of course, you get there, and it turns out it's fucking play to the death.
Right. Exactly.
Do you think you could survive through that, or like, what are your chances, you think, of surviving?
I think my chances.
Wait. Like, think about it. Like, So you get there at the game, right? You wake up, you're in the tracksuit, and you have no idea what's going on. And then they take you to red light, green light, and you're like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I've played this as a kid. This is gonna be easy. And the first, red light goes off. Somebody moves, they get shot, and of course everybody starts panicking. They're like, everyone starts panicking. You fortunate enough, you don't move. You're like, holy shit, I'm gonna stay still because that's just a part of the game, right? You're just in shock. And once you see all those dead people, right? Like, what do you think is going through your mind? Are you like, holy shit, what did I do? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Did I just make a huge mistake in like joining in these games?
So of course, I think that'd be anyone's first thought, right? Like, I shouldn't be here. Right? There's death going on. I don't care if you're like the mobster or whatever. All of them were shook.
Oh yeah.
It's just an unexpected situation, and I don't think I'd be like a psychopath, and I'd just be like, oh, okay, like time for like more games, you know. But I think I wouldn't be like panicked in a sense of like, oh, my hands are shaking, I can't move. Like, I feel like the fact that there are rules just would comfort me, you know.
No, but I feel like once that first like initial shock hits, like you see all those people die in real time, and you're like, holy shit, like these people are actually getting killed right in front of you, and you're like, oh my gosh. Like, you thought it was gonna be like, oh, you're out, go home. It's no, you're out, so you're fucking dead. And it's kind of like, I think if like that was me, I'd probably be like, how do I get out of here? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's definitely like my first thoughts. I'm just saying, like, I genuinely do think like my thought process would be, how do I get out of here? Well, the way you get out of here is through the games. They clearly have rules and regulations to the point where they're almost fetishistic about it, or they almost fetishize it, I guess. And like, that would be my thought process. Be like, okay, best way to get out is just to play for now, right? Get back to the lobby. So
and then you can cast a vote and to leave, because that's what they do in the first season. Because after that first game, I want to say they cast a vote and they leave. But say like, the vote fails and you're still there. Do you think like, shit? Would you ever be scared that you're gonna fail one of these games and of course get eliminated?
I think I would, but I don't think I'd ever be scared up until the moment. You know what I mean? Like, if they genuinely like they do in the show, where they're just like, hey, you didn't break a rule, so you're not dead, or you didn't lose, so you're not dead. I wouldn't be too freaked about it until like that genuine moment. Like, I think the only thing that would actually kind of freak me out would be maybe like the nighttime fights.
Yeah.
That would be the thing that gets me. I can't deal with like someone might kill me in my sleep. That part I can't deal with. Games and stuff like that where there's rules, I think I can rationalize myself to be calm, not necessarily good or in a healthy space, but I think I would be okay.
Calm yourself enough to stay focused.
Yeah, to stay focused. Like, enough panic and adrenaline to where I'm like, okay, I gotta get it out of this situation. Don't panic. Try to keep calm. What about yourself? I know you would freak out and stuff, but like, let's say you get to the vote and like people are telling you like, you better vote yes. Like, I need this money. Like, what are you going through?
Well, I would be like, did you not like see what just happened out there? We all just got like if you lose, you get killed. Like, think about it. This is our lives we're talking about. Like, surely we can, find money another way, but this is just not the right way to go about it. Risking your life in these games just for a slim chance to for the prize money, right? And who's to say that we're all gonna get it, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like the games, how they're like set up, it makes you think that they're fair, and some way it is fair, but it's still the odds are still stacked against you,
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I don't know. I would say the fairness part is a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like
No, I'm meaning like
in the.
Oh wait, go ahead. Just go ahead. You're good.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like, whenever they have that like scene where they're like, we try to make sure it's fair for everyone. It just kind of makes me go like, really? You do?
Mm-hmm.
And like it kind of made sense. I don't know. It was one of those things where I was like, wait, this is supposed to be fair? Like, I guess.
I guess fair in their own twisted way,
Yeah. And definitely in their own way, which like I can see. I just didn't think it'd be like a plot point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I figured they'd just be like, you stole money from us, what the heck? And then kill them.
No, I wouldn't say like the people that run the games are like they owe money to them, right? They're a completely foreign party. Like they don't owe any money to the people that run the games, right?
Well, no, but like the whole point of the people that run the games is like they're pretty greedy and so on. So like they would be like, you stole my money.
I don't think that's.
You stole the organs from my players, from my horses.
I don't think that's. So I know like the reason why the games exist is to entertain like the ultra wealthy. That's kind of just like the theme of the show. But I mean, I know what you're talking about when you're talking about like the organs thing. That's like a little subplot where like those few guys have like the organ trade thing going on or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of weird how like the games are kind of like fair in a sort of way. Maybe like fair. It makes you think it's fair. Like they're not just gonna outright kill you just for no reason. You know what I mean? Like you gotta genuinely fail the challenge, and then they'll kill you.
I suppose that could be part of it. That they don't want it to be actually fair. They just want it to feel fair, so you would actually try.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They want you. It wants it to feel fair to where you're encouraged to play. It's maybe kind of like gambling. Like you think you have a chance to win. So
I mean, in season 2, want to talk about strictly the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It like I love the beginning of season 2. Season 2, episode 1, so far to me is the strongest and best episode, genuinely.
Mm-hmm. No, season 2 was pretty good. I liked I liked all of the seasons. Season 3 probably being the weakest, but
Right.
Yeah, season 2 was really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I still haven't finished it, but I mean it. Good.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much.
Did y'all know that the title of Squid Games was initially supposed to be called Round 6?
Really?
Why round 6?
Because it was supposed to reflect the structure of the game. Like, it has 6 rounds or 6 games of violence and desperation. So they were going to call it Round 6, but it just didn't ear with them. So they went with Squid Game.
Yeah. I mean, well, Squid Game is the final game. Like that's the last game they play. Like in season 1, it's red light, green light, and then the cookie cutter game, and then what was after that?
It also starts off with Squid Game.
The tug
Oh
of
yeah,
war,
it starts
right?
off with the kids playing the Squid Game. Is Tug of War after that one?
I think so.
Yeah, Tug of
Mm-hmm.
War is like the third one.
But what's it
Okay.
called? The squid. The reason why they call it Squid Game is because the squid is a creature that thrives in deep, shadowy waters. It's a fitting metaphor for players that are trapped in the dark. So it's like
Mm.
a game. It's like a game-filled nightmare, and it's about survival, childhood, and undercurrent
Hmm.
social tool critique. Just stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that like Squid Game itself is a Korean, childhood game that like, Korean people played, and obviously none of us here are Korean. But
But you are.
yeah, okay. I'm Korean, Filipino, Chinese, every single
All the
Asian.
above.
Yeah.
All
You're
the
just
above.
Asian.
I'm just Asian.
You are Asia.
But yeah, I just thought that was a cool little fact.
Yeah. That's definitely
Mhm.
really cool. I had no clue it had a different name. I honestly
Yeah,
thought it was so obvious to like keep it Squid Game.
because of the last game. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense why they changed it, right? Like it just fits.
Yeah.
Man, that's so crazy. Little things like that are insane. I know some people wanted to peddle the idea of like, oh, did you know Squid Game was based off of like a real phenomenon and like the owners were never caught? It's
Oh,
like,
I
no,
remember
that's
hearing
all
about
AI
that.
images.
That
Yeah.
was like super popular back when like it first came out. They're like, "Did you know Squid Games was actually real?"
Yeah. And then it just ended up being images.
Just like
Made
AI
by
generated
AI.
AI generated images.
Yeah. Like makes sense, you know. Like even if you look at the suits, like they just look odd for like even if you say like, oh yeah, the Squid Game guys were wearing gas masks, not like masks.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks weird, like not real. Yeah, but I
Speaking of
mean,
the costumes they wear, like the pink guards, their masks kind of like mean something. You know how there's like a circle, triangle, a
yeah,
square.
they're different ranks,
Yeah, yeah.
and then their clothes also signify some sort of rank.
Uh
Kind
huh.
of, oh, I burnt my food. Um, but their ranks are also signified by their clothes. Like triangle pink, I think is the highest, but then like square like computer is technically a higher rank than that.
Yeah, I think the highest rank is square because like when the guards come out, the square one is in the front, and then he's surrounded by triangle guards. And I think like
Yeah,
the what it means is like how many sides is in the shape, because a square has 4 sides, a triangle has 3 sides, and a circle has no sides. All the circles are kind of like the little
yeah,
underlings, so they have just like
that would
basic
totally make
jobs.
sense.
And then the
Yeah,
triangles, they're the guards. They got 3 sides, and 3 sides is bigger than the circle. And then the triangle, or not the triangle, the square, they have 4 sides, and there's only I think a couple of them, and they're like the leaders or whatever
I
of the
also
pink
say
guys.
like that square that always walks in and talks to the players directly. I love that they made like their nose bridge just barely visible,
Yeah,
where it
you,
makes
you
them
could
look even
kind.
less human.
Well, do you mean like the mesh masks that they wear?
Yeah,
That you can kind of see their face, like their eyes or whatever.
yeah, and with the square one that talks to the player specifically,
Uh huh.
they have it where his like nose bridge is a little more lit up,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see his nose, but his eyes are like super hollow, and it makes him look even less human.
Yeah. And one of my favorite design is the front man. I think he looks really cool. The guy in all
He was
black.
really cool. So,
Hmm.
man, I hated his English version,
Oh yeah, that's right. You watched it.
and
You watch it dubbed.
I watched it dubbed.
Don't make
Yeah,
fun of him.
yeah.
You make fun
I'm
of
a
him,
filthy
you get
sinner.
blocked.
Yeah. No, I mean it's fair. I'll always just make the quick critique of I think that dub just reveals like what it really is, and sometimes in English it's a bit cringe. Sorry
Hmm.
about it, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I still like a lot of the things, but whenever I listen to it and it's in English, I'm like, yeah, it's just revealing how cringe it is, you know. But
Well,
I mean,
I think it's just the voice actors
the
in general. But let's talk about
see,
that. We'll talk
I
about
just
that in a
don't
second.
get.
We'll talk about that in a second.
We can talk about
Back
that
back
later.
how cool the frontman is. All right.
The frontman's awesome. What I hate about the English version is like he was just as cool in the English version. The thing is, they got rid of his voice modulation in the English version.
Like they
It's just
what hides his voice or whatever.
yeah, like the way his voice sounds super cool. You don't have that with the English version. The English version is just like a little bit techno, you know, just a little.
Mm,
So yeah, that was a little
um.
disappointing, especially because I thought about it. I was like, wait, does his mask have like an actual
Uh-huh.
change in voice? And it did, and I was so mad.
Um. And to kind of go back to what I was originally saying, how do we think that we could survive the Squid Game? And two, how would we do that? All right. It's hard to comment on that after watching the show. Let's just talk about strictly season 1 because you've seen it and you remember it. Yeah, you're rewatching it, but you've seen it before and you know what's going on in that one. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to say that like, oh yeah, I would survive all these games after watching them and knowing what games they are. But let's think about, since we're American, what kind of like children American games would we make to have our own little personal Squid Game, and can we survive that? You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I feel like a red light, green light is still good, or maybe
Yeah. Red light, green
or
light's definitely still good.
or red rover, you know, let so and so
That
come
would
over.
definitely be another one. Red Rover would be another one for sure.
Uh-huh. Would that be like at the first game, or still keep red light, green light?
It's hard to say because that's like a versus game. It'd be like one team versus another, so that'd be like tug of war.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. We should probably save that to like later.
Yeah, and then even tug of war is popular here.
Uh-huh.
What if
I
y'all
hate-
did like a hide and seek?
That'd be another good one.
Because it's like an individual person. If you get caught,
Yeah, that'll work.
One of the ones I heard that I thought was crazy good, and this was just like on the internet, and I was like, it'd be crazy if we had a freeze tag one.
Oh, how would that work?
Freeze tag would go crazy. I have no clue, to be honest, but like in my head, I'm just imagining like, you know, you gotta unfreeze someone to like make sure they live or something. Like
Mhm.
imagine like you can only be frozen for like 20 seconds, and like there's a bad guy team, and if they don't eliminate like 5 players, then they get eliminated, or like you know.
Mhm. You know, okay, what if instead of just make your own Squid Games, let's just talk about the games that were already on there, and then just that were already on season 1, and just
go off
judge, yeah, go off of that and see if we could survive that. Red light, green light. I feel like that's probably one of the easiest.
that, for sure.
Just stay still. I mean, I don't know how you could fuck that up.
Or get behind someone.
Oh yeah. That's true.
And with the amount of time, I genuinely think like if you army crawled, you'd be fine.
Really?
I think so.
Well,
I think
okay,
if
what
you,
advantage would armor crawl
really
give you?
committed, just no one could push you over or anything.
That's true.
You wouldn't get like exhausted after like a minute of running or anything. The only disadvantage I could think of is like whenever you get up, you got to make sure you get up like just right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could also still just like crawl to the finish line, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing's
just mean,
stopping
like,
you from
in an
doing that.
emergency.
Yeah. So in red light,
Yeah.
green light, would you crawl? Would you try to crawl? Would that be your first?
I think that'd be my first instinct.
To crawl.
The army crawl for.
Okay.
Like I would play normally at first, right? But then like dude gets shot, right? And then like
you're
I
like
wouldn't be
gotta
one of
change
those people
tactics.
that saw. Yeah, I wouldn't be one of the people that saw him like fall over, and I wouldn't have kept running. Like I would have gone, but I don't think it would have been like because I'm brave or anything. I think I just wouldn't have put the dots together, and then I would have been like in the field as well. And he would walk up, he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, he's dead," and then I would just be one of the people like a little bit ahead, you know, just a little. And then everyone starts running, panicking. I can't turn around. I'm horrified.
Yeah, you're just hearing gunshots and screams, and you're like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, and then you know. Players eliminated. I turn around, I see them. Let's say, just for dramatic effect, I fall on my butt, right? Red light, I freeze. Green light, I start army crawling. Right then and there, immediately. Yeah. And then I think I would want to be safe. So, like, depending, like, if I'm at 2 minutes and I'm not halfway across the field, I'm getting up. You know what I mean? But I think if you really did army crawl really fast, it'd be the safest way, and I can almost guarantee you'd make it. I mean, you got, what is it, 10 minutes? Right? 5 minutes?
No, I think it's like 15. I think it's like 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes to cross like a 15-meter yard.
I mean, we don't even know how big the arena is, you know?
I'm assuming it's like 15 yards. Something like that, right?
I mean, it's kind of, I'd say like maybe a little bit smaller than a football field, but
ooh, you know what would be great for this is the Mr. Beast video. Mr. Beast video would answer this. Yeah.
I mean, okay, how lore
we made
accurate?
the yard 20 meters, or like, you know,
how lore accurate?
It says it's 328 feet long.
320 feet.
I don't know how long that is. You know, compared to like a football field.
Well, how long is a regular football field?
I guess try looking that up. 320 feet to yards, right?
It's a football field. It's a little bit less than a football field.
So yeah, that's okay. I was right then.
15 minutes to army crawl across a football field.
You think you could do that?
That's definitely a shorter time period than I thought. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It looked a lot shorter in the show. So
I mean, well, they got to make it dramatic. So
yeah. So maybe I wouldn't army crawl, but I'd definitely be like walking. Like I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I gotta get to the other side. I would want to take my time.
I feel like the only way you fuck up the game is if you just accidentally stumble and fall. I feel like that's the only way you're gonna fuck it up. If you just accidentally stumble and fall.
Sure. Or you get pushed.
That too.
There are the people that were like, I mean, I could just eliminate him.
Yeah, if you're a big asshole, you'll push somebody. You know.
So it's definitely a possibility.
I feel like red light, green light would be
that deserves it. Like let's say the gangster dude, the mobster dude in season 1. Would you push him during the glass scene?
Okay, if we're kind of getting a little ahead. If I had hindsight and I knew this guy was bad, like I knew he was gonna be a gangster, I knew he was gonna be a thug, I would try to get rid of him as fast as I could. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would push him.
Yeah.
But like, if this I get here no knowledge of anything, right? No, I probably wouldn't push anybody.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it is a bit ahead of where we're at, right? But going all the way to the glass.
But I think I could survive red light, green light.
Yeah.
Just
I think we agree.
Just at a good jogging pace. Yeah. First game, easy clap.
Okay. So now, second game, that was cookies?
Yeah, the honeycomb.
Yeah. So, honestly, I genuinely did think about the like just lick the cookie. Like
Mhm.
I did think about that whenever like the scene was building up and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't take credit for it though, because the scene was literally building up to well lick the cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in my head I'm like I can't take credit for that, but I think that I can at least say
Mhm.
I'd be smart enough to figure out something. Right.
Yeah.
I
I
also
feel
don't
like
think it's that hard.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'd have to do it,
Yeah, we'd
right?
have to do
But
it ourselves to actually
I
figure out.
genuinely don't think it's that hard. Like, you get a needle, that's so easy. Just take your time.
Well, how long do you get in that game too? Because it's time limit.
Yeah. Man, I don't even know, but I do think like that's just as easy. I think you could like really go with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I would figure out that like, oh, if I lick the cookie or if I lick the needle,
Yeah.
I'll make it.
You get 10 minutes
Yeah.
to do it.
10 minutes.
And
I think I still agree.
I don't
I still
know.
agree with myself. I think I could do that easy.
I'm a
I
little
have-
iffy for myself, honestly. I feel like my hands would be too shaky, and it's also random too. It depends on what shape you get. If you get circle, you're golden, you're good. But if you get umbrella, you're
Yeah.
fucked. Unless you got like
Whenever
plot
I did
armor.
choose, because I had played the game, I wanted to play. I remember choosing square.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Well, I
would have
think
been my
triangle is
pick.
actually the easiest, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
triangle's the easiest. I'm just saying, like whenever I played the game, I chose square. So
Okay,
that's what I would have ended
square's
up
not
with.
too hard either.
Yeah. Do you remember if you played the game? Did you choose one?
This was like 4 years ago when I watched it.
Yeah, it would have been a while, but can you remember?
I feel like I was probably maybe gonna pick like triangle, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you think it might be a false memory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
knowing that it is the easiest one.
Knowing that it's triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way, we can just give you a 1 in 4 chance. Like we can literally
Mhm.
just spin a wheel for you. And then like, all right, that's the one you
But
got.
okay, I feel like no matter what though, I would kind of sit there and like be shitting myself, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I would read the room and kind of see what everybody else was doing, and then I'm pretty sure eventually someone will figure out a way, and I'd be like, oh, okay, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And then I'd follow because
Ah.
like when Gi-hoon was like sweating and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, oh yeah," and then everybody started following suit after him. I feel like that someone's gonna have an epiphany moment like that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, just do it this way," and then everyone's gonna follow suit after that.
Yeah. I think I would have waited a moment. I don't know if I would have waited long enough though.
Mhm.
I'm definitely the type that like chooses his own way. Cause I still remember this because it was like a key memory for like forming who I am as a person, and I know that. But I was in science class, and it was like, go to the left side of the room for this, go to the right side of the room for that. And I was all alone. And I remember even being like, my friends even moved over there, like, because everyone went over to that side of the room. And I was like, swear I'm right though. Like, I'm gonna look like an idiot, but I know I'm right.
Mhm.
And everyone else was wrong, and I was like, hell yeah, like I don't conform.
I know my shit. I'm no sheep. I'm a lion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, so
I was ready to pounce.
this is a little bit going back to the red light, green light, but I just couldn't get over this fact. This says that the red light, green light took 5 to 12 hours.
For them to do?
To
Yeah.
film?
No. To play the game.
What?
That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
It said players had to remain perfectly still for extended periods, sometimes for 15 to 30 minutes at a time, according to IMDb.
Wow. Wow.
That
Is
is
that how
That's
the
a
game
lot
actually
longer.
is?
And then people
Yeah.
are saying that explains why people started laying down and stuff in the show. And
Yeah.
like one part, I think there's like someone squatting,
Uh huh.
and then like they can't hold it, and then they die.
Oh,
holding
that
it for so
okay.
long.
That
makes
changes
so much
everything.
sense.
That changes everything then.
So I was totally right. I was
Your army
right in
crawl,
like army crawling. Yeah.
Damn, turns out your army crawl that is the
Dude,
strat.
yeah, I just
Yes,
that
sir.
it
Is the way
blew
right
my
there.
mind when I saw that. I just had like that's insane.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I even mentioned how I didn't want to get exhausted. I'd like to army crawl. So I was on it.
so let me get this straight. The red light, green light rounds last 5 to 12 hours.
It says estimated to be around 5 to 12 hours. Yes.
Holy shit. Yeah.
That
Okay.
also kind of explains why they're
Yikes.
able to like actually talk to each other too.
Yeah. Well, what? Wait, but the time limit though. What's the time limit on it?
The time limit must stop whenever she says red light.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's
So-
that. Okay.
So the timer goes with the red light, green light as well.
Ah, that
Which-
okay.
which
That makes sense.
Kind of makes sense with it being a whole football field long.
Yeah.
Because like if you had just a bigger guy on the Squid Game, he would struggle to keep up with a lot of people.
Yeah.
They have to make it fair.
Well, he'd be easy
So-
pickings though. He'd be easy pickings.
Well, yeah, but what I mean is like they couldn't make it a speed thing. They had to make sure it was red light, green light.
Mm-hmm. Well, on it,
So
I don't
that
think
makes sense.
I don't think it'd be that fair. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just saying like I think that was what was in mind when saying like the timer should also stop.
Mhm.
You know, that it's not like a thing where the dude could just like run to the very end.
Hmm. I think what all just pretty much matters is as long as the VIPs like whatever entertains them, I guess. So
I would say so, yeah, because the moment the VIPs enter the equation, it starts getting more and more unfair.
yeah, because I mean it's just there to please them.
Yeah. Not to mention one of them played the games and just like said, "No, I don't die."
He's the main guy.
Yeah.
He's the one that created this
Is he
Squid Game.
still confirmed to be the main guy? That he created it?
Yeah, well, yeah, and in season 1, the player 001 is
Yeah.
he is Mr. Squid Game.
Okay. I didn't know if we could like trust the idea of a Mr. Squid Game.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I genuinely thought he was just also an elite, you know?
Well, yeah, he is super duper rich, but like he was about to die, and he was like, "Well,
Yeah.
just have fun with these games."
Yeah,
Well,
one last
I'm not-
game.
yeah,
kinda deal.
if I'm gonna die, I'll die with a big hoorah, I guess, and my own invention or something. I don't know.
I definitely had a lot of gripes with it whenever I first watched it, but those have honestly gone away now that it's not like now that I haven't been like told by everyone like, oh, you should watch Squid Game, like Squid Game's amazing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to rewatch it makes me go like, oh, these small flaws just didn't matter. No.
Okay, so we talked about red light, green light, and honeycomb.
Next is tug of war.
Next is tug of war, and the teams were.
Now,
Did they pick teams or did they?
they picked teams.
Okay.
That was the one where they picked teams and it was I think the first one.
All right, hold
they
on.
picked teams.
Should we say that me and you are both in the Squid Game together, or we're individually, like we're by ourselves?
I assumed separately.
Okay.
Mainly because I feel like Squid Game 2 covers relationships more.
Yeah, that is true. It does. I can confirm that. But yeah, let's just say us individually, like we're not in the same Squid Game, like
Yeah,
Squid
at least
Game
for season 1.
number.
Season 1,
Yeah.
separate game.
and then we'll come back to the game because we feel like it.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
so the next one is tug of war. I feel like I could win that one because I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but in 5th grade, my class, we were the tug of war champions. Oh,
Sure. I was gonna say
Just
the same
saying.
thing, to be honest. Like my team, we won, you know, and so
Mm-hmm.
we beat the other students.
yeah. I
not
remember
to
my
brag.
teacher. She told us that like Oh, to give y'all more friction, to make it harder for the other people to pull y'all, rub the bottoms of your shoe to provide more friction. And that's what we did before every game. We would rub the bottom of our shoes with the palm of our hands, right? And then, we would grab the rope. So not only we would get the dirt from the our shoes for better grip on the rope, but us rubbing off the dirt gave us more friction.
Yeah.
At least I think that was the science behind it.
Me that, and so like me and my friend did it. Then the trick that our teacher told us was the leaning back trick, where if you lean back with like your actual weight, that'll help you like rest, is what they said. They said like you could take a moment to rest, and then like they're getting tired, and you can then after they're tired like really yank on it,
Yeah. Well, isn't like the tug of war strap is to like not like pull your hardest at the beginning, and to kind of like give the other team like, oh, these guys aren't even trying, and then like when they let their guard down, then you like heave ho that motherfucker.
Yeah, basically. I know my strat was always I will be the defender at the beginning. I like in my head I was like, I'm gonna like hold still. Like I'm not gonna pull. I'm gonna make sure we stay in the same spot.
You're the anchor. You're the rock. Yeah. So you would be at the back.
I wanted to be the anchor. I was like usually second or third to last.
Oh, okay.
That was where I was always at. And I would just be the anchor. And if we like went backwards, I would go backwards, of course. But I would be the anchor, and usually my matches would just always last forever. And then whenever I felt like it was time to end it, we would win.
So you were the game master. You decided
Basically,
to win.
I've always been a strategy kind of guy.
You were always a puppet master pulling the strings. I should have known.
Sir. Whenever it comes to bowling, I'll do a heavy ball for the first one to see if I can get a strike. And I'll do a slightly lighter ball to get a quicker, like more accurate throw.
So I think we both feel confident in tug of war.
Yeah,
I think
feel like it'll be
and our team. As long as we got a good team with good teamwork, we should be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say like it kind of depends, because like with Squid Game, the weirdness of tug of war is like who's your teammate,
Yeah, that too.
It's like, what if we got the old man, and then he told us the technique, or
well, I mean, you actually want the old man because he was the game master, and they weren't gonna let him die.
That's what I mean, though. Like what if we got him in our game just because we were in the game? Like we don't know how our experience would change the game too much. Like we could be with the old man, we could go up against the old man. We can go up against the mobster and he dies on that round.
Okay, if we go up against the old man, then most likely we're fucked. Because like he's Mr. Squid Game and they're not gonna let him die. But I think I think his hand was actually chained to the rope or something, or his hand wasn't chained to the rope. So if his team did lose, he didn't fall down. I think that's what it was.
Right.
Because like you'll see that everybody's hands were chained to the rope, but his wasn't. Like it shows a shot of them all laying on the ground after they win tug of war. They're like, oh my gosh, we won. Oh my gosh. And he's like, his hands aren't chained to the rope. So if like his team were to lose, then they wouldn't have to worry about, him falling to his death.
Actually dying.
Yeah, him actually dying.
I don't know. In my head, whenever I first watched it, like I didn't catch that detail. So like, whatever. But in my head, I was just like, man, the one game that you can like fake your death is the one that he does it on.
Mm-hmm.
Had me pressed.
Fake your death on tug of war?
No, he died on the one game I feel like you could fake your death. Oh yeah,
the marble one.
Like the only one that you could, I think, is the one he died on.
The marble one.
I feel like it would have been cooler if he did, quote unquote, die on like tug of war.
Well, if he died on tug of war, that means his whole team would have died. But anyways,
Well,
isn't that the next game, Marbles?
Next game is.
Yeah,
After
is
tug of war?
it?
Yeah, it's marbles.
Okay.
It's marbles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marbles.
All right, so we theoretically survive fucking tug of war because we're tug of war gods.
Yeah.
We pair up with somebody. We don't know what the next game is, and the game is
Right.
marbles, and our objective is to win the 10 marbles from the other person.
So I guess this part is a little more narrowed. We don't have as many players to think
Yeah.
about, right? So who do you would have ended up with?
I think, just like the show, I would have paired up with somebody that I bonded with. I would have paired up with somebody that I found in the game, and I was like, hey, we're gonna work together, right? We meet, like, we have the same mindset. We both don't want to be here, but we're gonna fight this thing and we're gonna win it. You know, we're gonna work as a team.
Yeah.
You know, as delusional as it is, like, you know, because there's gonna be only one winner, but and that's me. And I would be I would be paired up with somebody who I trusted, which of course that's what they want you to do. They want you to pair up with somebody that you trusted, because you know you're gonna have to betray them. But I feel like maybe I could. I feel like I'd pull like a Sang Woo. I would trick the other person into thinking that they won, but I actually won. You know what I mean? Because you know how like he betrays that Indian guy, and he's like, he gives him the bag full of rocks. He's like, wait a minute, this isn't your marbles. And he's like, you lied to me. How dare you?
Such a powerful moment.
I know that. I know. And he looks up. He's all crying. He's like, what the hell, man? And you know the gun pulls up.
And then the cinematography to make it where,
oh yeah,
like the gun and all that, like so great. But
I feel like I would probably try to trick the other person. You know what I mean? Into
yeah, same here. But I don't know a whole lot of like marble games. Completely honest. So in my head, I'm
all
like,
you have to do is get their 10
ooh.
marbles. That's it.
Yeah, I just mean like if they suggested a game, I would kind of be like, okay, yeah, we can play that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, I will say I think I would have definitely pulled the same trick the mobster did, where he was like, dang, I'm losing. Hey, aren't we supposed to be equals? Like, I get to choose a different game, right? Like,
I
definitely
I
would've pulled that.
gotcha.
I know for a fact I would have done that if I was in that situation. So whenever I saw that scene, I was like, yeah, that's me. That's me right there. I would have been like, yo,
Wait a minute.
I need another game.
Isn't this supposed to be fair? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I completely forgot that happened.
definitely
I
would've
really
been.
forgot that happened.
I genuinely think part of the reason I only remember it is because I'm just like, yeah, that's how I would have reacted. I
Mhm.
would have said like, hey, this is supposed to be fair. Like, and I didn't choose the game. You know?
Oh, true. Yeah.
I definitely would have reacted in that way. But I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I can guarantee my win in this one. No.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one where I say like, ooh, I might die. You know.
Oh fuck. Speaking of dying,
Oh.
I died. I think I would probably be able to weasel my way out and deceive the other person. You know what I mean? What the hell?
Right.
Into you know, giving me all their marbles. I really think so.
Yeah. Well, that's the part where we disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the second part, I suppose.
So you're like 50-50 on marbles though.
For marbles, I'm 50-50. I mean, maybe like, I guess more accurate would be like 65, 65, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
45. Not 100% for sure on that one. Like I would be feeling like I'm not too sure.
I'd feel pretty confident, maybe like 70% confident that I'd be able to successfully win marbles.
You think you could trick me?
Oh man.
Because this is the 1v1. So if we're gonna talk about verses on any of them, kind of this one.
Yeah, what would y'all do to trick someone?
Oh, I would probably do what Sang Woo did. You know, be like, hey
Yeah.
man, you know what? I got nothing to live for. I can't go on. Like, it's hopeless. Here, just take all my 10 marbles. You got a family. I trust you. You know, you can win this. I trust you. You can do it. And, you know, just give me your bag of marbles. We'll trade. And then, you know, turns out
Yeah.
it wasn't. Oh, but I'd feel so fucking bad though.
I don't know.
I don't know if I
think
could
you
actually
would
do that
kinda
though.
Crack. You would kind of crack if you had to lie to their face.
I think I would. I don't think I could do it.
would.
Shit, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't do it.
I don't know. I think if you had to actually tell them like I believe in you, you would have a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
You need a trick that wouldn't like you wouldn't have to actually talk to them. I feel like that's whenever you
Mhm.
would that's whenever you would like do your best because you wouldn't have to actually confront them.
If I couldn't like trick them via mind games, then I'd try to play like a game like everybody else would, but like I'd try to tip it in my favor, like bend the rules in some way where it, you know, I'd have the upper hand in winning. You know what I mean? Like I have the
Yeah.
better odds when it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I think my immediate thing would probably be to say something just like really quick and a little loud for the like enforcers to understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say something along the lines of like, of course not this, right? Of course. But along the lines of like, okay, heads I win, tails you lose. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, flip a coin. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like just a really quick, oh, I won, and they're just like, dang, and it's like, oh, you lost. It's like, dang, like you know,
Uh-huh.
like just unwinnable is how I would kind of make it. But that's the really the only thing that kind of comes to mind is like going, okay, heads I win, tails you lose. Like just really quickly, they're like, what? And then I throw up the coin, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But something with marbles, like you know, if I get it closer to the wall, I win. If you get it closer to the wall, you lose. You're like, you know what I mean? Something really stupid and quick like that, and I would like hope that they genuinely didn't hear me.
I feel like that's
Like,
probably the only way to win it. You have to like be malicious. I mean, you could get like
Yeah.
to secure that you're gonna win. You know what I mean? You have to play the other person. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you can
for
like
sure.
win it fair and square, but that just a 50-50 shot of you know, surviving or not. Because like
Yeah.
you could play the
I
game fair
mean,
and square, but only
it's-
one person's gonna win. But if you want to make sure that you are the one that survives and you're the one that lives, then you're gonna what the fuck? Bro, stuck up there. You're gonna lie and cheat and stuff. And I feel like
Yeah,
that's what the games are like designed to do, is to make you that kind of way, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the point of the old man. The old man's point was like, oh yeah, the games make you evil,
Mm-hmm.
or not the games make you evil, but that people are evil,
Yeah.
and that the games won't turn you into that. It's that you just are that.
It brings that out,
Yeah.
that evil in humans, I guess.
Yeah.
The
Which,
selfishness and the
I mean,
evilness of humans.
I think I would agree with, but I don't know if it's necessarily fair to say that in a survival setting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, especially because we've, like, you know, kind of gripped and clawed our way out of the Dark Ages for a reason.
Say that again.
That we crawled our way out of the Dark Ages for a reason.
Say that again.
That we crawled out of the.
It's 2 episodes in a row we did that.
Is it?
Yeah, the last one was the my house. Say that again.
Oh, right.
My house. Say that again.
What would y'all do for the glass stepping game?
For the glass bridge.
Ooh. Yeah.
Now that one.
That's the next
I
game.
think.
Yeah.
I think. Oh fuck. That was the one where I was like, I am not confident of, because it's literally 50-50 every single way.
That one, I found what the elites said very interesting, because they're like, everyone chooses the middle like right off the bat, And in my head, I was like, really? Like, I would choose last place. Like, I just would. Like, no hesitation.
That's true. Yeah. Just like, here, pick your vest on what you want to play.
Yeah. I genuinely, like, maybe not the very last. Like, I would have been, like, okay. I would have walked up to the last one and maybe chosen, like, I don't know. I think it was 1 out of 18. So I would have chosen, like, 16 or 15.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah, but I would definitely would have chosen, like, one of the final 4 to 3. I think I
probably would have chosen towards the middle, because like I would be like, I don't know what's gonna happen if I choose first. I don't know what's gonna happen if I choose last. I think I probably would choose towards the front though, and that'd be my downfall. I really feel like that would be where I'd probably die. Is I would choose a vest in the middle but closer towards to the front. And therefore, lessening my chances of survival. So,
I think my thought process immediately went to what I think of with roller coasters, which is like, I want to be in the back middle. The back middle is the best spot for like roller coasters and stuff, in my opinion, because it's like, if you somehow fly out, there is still the possibility someone can grab you, or you just don't get run over or whatever, right? Like if you're at the very back, there's a possibility that you're just like kind of okay.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, like I still wanted the possibility of like being caught by like people, or like someone like grabbing my shirt really quick or something, like, you know. And that means you got to be a little bit ahead of the people in the very back. And so my thought process immediately went to that same thing. Roller coasters, I'm choosing middle back.
And so since you chose middle back, and seeing what the actual game is, glass bridge, you have to pick which one is the glass pane and which one's, the fake glass. And I feel like
from that point,
you would have a higher chance of survival than I would, because you'd be closer towards the back, and you want to be closer towards the back, if not the last to go.
I think it's fair to say that I would at least be behind you, right? So
yeah, I would say I would most likely be up towards the front, and that'd be my downfall, because I'm one of the very first people to go, and so the chance that I have a higher chance of dying.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be stupid enough though to be like, sir, can I be first? I want to be first.
Oh, that poor guy.
Once.
But hear me out.
Ever.
Hear me out. You go first and you get it. You don't have to go again. You could just tell everybody like, oh yeah, like you have to go in front of me now. Like you have to jump.
Is that against the rule? Wait. That I think that is against the rules.
Oh, what's his face just refused and they let him. So if you chose first, you really could have just stayed in the back.
No. Oh, no, what I'm saying is like, because I know there's like clauses for the players, and like one of them is like a player cannot refuse to play. And a player that refuses to play is eliminated.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And would that count as you like refusing to play? Is like you're like, no, I'm not going.
If I was first, I wouldn't like not go. I would just make someone go before me. You know what I mean? Like every single time.
Yeah.
Still.
I think it's fair to say that especially the elites would be like, no, this is strategy. You know, like,
I want to see
and
it play
then,
out.
yeah, I want to see this to the end, please. And they'd be like, number 52 accepted, or like, But I mean, as for like my technique, I think I would just throw my shoes. They tell you to take them off at the beginning, like
Why though?
to get it to fall through.
Ah. No, no,
You know
no,
what
no.
I mean?
Yeah, I know they tell you to remove your shoes at the beginning of the game, but like why? Why do you need to
I
remove your
think
shoes?
that reason is so that way you don't break through even the tempered glass.
Ah. Yeah,
You know
you're
what I mean?
right. Yeah.
Like it's just rougher. It's not like your soft feet.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But you only have
But
2 shoes. I guess you could tell people like, pass me your shoes, pass me your shoes.
yeah, but I'm also in the back. Like
That's true.
I'm pretty far up there. Yeah. So we can assume at the very least, like I make it halfway through. Let's say the mobster's there and he's blocking us.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would tell him like throw your shoes, and then he would do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Or would you
Or
go
no,
down with him?
they all left their shoes behind, so I would be the only one holding them.
You'd be the only one that brought your shoes.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
everyone else would left them, I think. So I just would have been holding my shoes while jumping, and like the other two behind me would have been like, "Oh, that's smart."
Ah, damn it. Oh,
So,
smart. I should have brought my damn shoes. Fuck.
yeah.
Would they allow
So,
you to bring
I
your shoes in there
guess-
though?
I don't know. The only rule they said was take off your shoes. So I think it'd be allowed.
Hmm. Maybe.
But even if it wasn't, I mean, I guess my next one would just be like, I would try to go across the rail on the sides. Like, as stupid as that sounds, I understand that that thing is thin. It would probably be flimsy and it would probably wobble a bit. And on top of that, like, my feet probably are just bigger than the rail itself, right? Like, I
Mhm.
understand that that's stupid, but I would take comfort in using the rail to kind of stop my fall.
I don't know if you could hold on to those rails.
Yeah. I genuinely don't know, but I would definitely be like using them at the very
Mhm.
least, or trying to.
Try to at least use them. Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe you could, walk on along them. They'll probably be like, "Hey, he's cheating! What the hell? Get him out of here!" And they just shoot you.
Yeah. Another thing is definitely like, the other players, like if they agree or disagree.
No,
it's
I'm not.
like-
I'm not saying that the guards they'll see that and be like, "Hey, what the
Yeah,
fuck is cheating?"
the guards might also say like, yeah, that's against the rules. But I feel like they would clarify and be like, number 52, that's against the rules. Please let go.
Yeah, yeah. They
You
they
know?
wouldn't just straight up just shoot you. I don't think they would.
I feel like they would either do that or like at the end they had the like glass and stuff explode, including like the lights on the side on that rail.
Yeah.
So maybe they would just explode the lights on my face.
Mm-hmm. That was uncalled for. Like that was completely unnecessary. You did not have to blow up all the
yeah.
fucking glass. Well, okay, maybe they
Yeah.
did, just in case there was anybody waiting on the glass.
I think the idea was like if someone's on the glass, they can't outrun it.
Yeah. Okay.
they're
Yeah.
just
okay, never
eliminated.
mind. Yeah. Yeah.
I think the thing I say is too far is that even though they all crossed, they said, "Yeah, we'll still detonate it."
Mm-hmm.
Like because they all made it across.
Maybe it's an
The only
automatic
purpose
thing.
That served
Maybe it's
was-
automatically detonated.
Yeah, I guess so. It would be automatic, but I don't know. I guess in my head I was just like, "What? They all crossed. Why would it still explode?"
All right, what do y'all think about the actual Squid Game now? The final
Well,
game.
oh yeah, that's right. The final game. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I somehow miraculously made it to the final game, I would have no fucking clue how to play Squid Game. So I think I'm like, no matter what, I'm boned because I have no idea how to play it.
So the way it works, right, is basically there's that first part where like he throws sand in his face, right? And that part
Pocket
is
sand.
supposed to be, yeah, pocket sand. And that part is basically supposed to be like you gotta cross like that section. You gotta go across the field from like the width.
Mm-hmm.
And once you do that, then kind of you're chilling. But I think what was it? You have to do it like while hopping on one leg or something. And basically the dude can push you out pretty easily that way. But then, pocket sand. And then after that, I think it's just in general like wrestling. Just like, yeah, push the dude out.
Oh yeah.
or
Get him out of the
get to
game.
the circle.
Get to the circle like Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like it's literally just get to the top of the head, slash the circle, or be the guy that pushes them out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I could win that, to be quite honest. I don't think I could.
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought of the pocket sand. I like that. I wouldn't have thought of, but I don't know if I would have been like useless. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That one's hard. I think my difficulty with that one is the fact that they kind of just expect you to kill the guy.
Yeah, that is true.
Like they do just look at you and say, "All right,
kill him. You want?
Like,
yeah, you really want this money? You
right.
gotta kill him."
So I think that's probably the only part I would genuinely like be like, "All right, well, time to end the game. Like, bye. I had fun."
Just don't even take the money.
The same way as the main character. Yeah, that would genuinely be the part where like. Even if I was going up against the psychopath, I would be like, God, you killed her and all that, but I don't know if I could go through with it. I think I would just want.
Mm-hmm. Would you like want the game to end and then not get the prize money? Be like, I don't want that shit.
So here's my thing. I agree with the statement. Like ending it there is kind of disrespectful to the people that played beforehand and said it was worth it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that statement, but at the same time, I'm kind of the opinion like it is blood money. Like at the end of the day, no matter what, it's blood money.
People died.
And I don't think I'd, at the very least, like even if I did end up having it, I don't think I'd feel comfortable using it like to buy an Xbox.
That's the first thing that comes to mind to buy is an Xbox. You just won. Like,
it was the first thing that came to mind. Like that would be terrible. Like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like dang, time to go play some games.
Just like had the most traumatic experience in my whole life. Time to hop on the Xbox.
So
exactly.
So Matthew, I noticed earlier you were saying that like you couldn't win because you were saying you don't know how the Squid Game works, and then Eli, you were saying it's all for blood money, right? I mean, that kind of got me thinking of like something like the Purge, Like, do you think you could survive the Purge?
I think I could, mainly because I have that same mentality of like with some tax fraud and you get a bunch of money. And in this world, if you survive one purge and you commit tax fraud, then you could like get a bunch of money, right? You get all that money and you can use that to buy defenses. Like most places
it's true.
in the purge have that like defense system.
Yeah, you can have like a whole freaking mounted turret and everything.
Yeah. So like there is that movie where they have like the house defense systems, and I would definitely invest in that.
Mm-hmm.
But So my dream house, I think, alone kind of solves the purge problem, which is essentially a gated, like, giant piece of land. You know, I don't think anyone would genuinely just like go that far just to get to my house whenever they can go to a city. You know,
You're what?
I hate you. But yeah.
Matthew?
Uh, could I think I survived the purge? Okay, what if I told you I have never seen the purge?
Oh.
Okay. Well,
So
to
I
be
mean,
fair,
I
haven't
know what it
seen,
is. Like, I'm not
full
completely
movies.
oblivious
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
But like, okay, how
mean,
likely
I
do you
haven't
think it
finished the
is
movie.
that like it's things are gonna fold out like the movie? Like people are gonna be running out and just like killing each other.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's. I think that the last movie and the only one that I fully watched is the most realistic, which is essentially the purge happens. There's a ton of chaos, and to the point where people say, "Nah, the purge is gonna last forever. We're not gonna end it. Like, why have it
Mhm.
last a day when it can be forever?" And then after that, like apocalyptic event, the world just kind of starts healing and
Mhm.
getting better, and laws start to come back. And I think that's the most realistic version. It would just be like, hey, let's try this. It wouldn't work. And then we'd be like, all right, let's move on.
Let's try again.
Yeah. So I think that's what would happen in my eyes. I think that's the most realistic version.
I mean, if the purge was about to happen, they give you like a warning, right? It's like, oh, purge is gonna commence in like T minus
Yeah.
5 hours or whatever.
It's also an official date.
Oh yeah, so you got
they-
days to prepare. Okay, so like
Yeah. So
yeah,
the way
I would
works,
buy a gun and buy something to protect myself and just barricade myself in my home. That's it. That's what I would do. Just barricade myself in my home and, you know, well, first I'd go pick up my girlfriend and then barricade myself in my home.
Yeah.
It's also only
I
12
think-
hours long.
Oh, so half a day.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really
it's only
half?
it's only half a day. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's easy money.
Yeah, that's a lot
Yeah.
easier now that I'm
What
looking
you
at
could
it. Yeah.
you really realistically do, right, is buy like a bomb shelter, like a cellar, right, and just lock yourself in there and just go to sleep for 12 hours and then come back up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that
'Cause
seems
who the
like the
hell's
most
gonna go out-
logical.
Yeah, who the hell's gonna like go out of their way to like burst, like fucking, you know, waste all their time and energy to get into a storm cellar or whatever just to kill
Yeah.
one guy? Like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be a crazy lunatic
I
if you're gonna
don't-
be doing all that. Which I feel like that's what it's like, you know, for. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. It is definitely like for that, but I feel like there would still be a sense of rationale for it, you know? Because like the only people that are participating in the purge are rational maniacs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ones that are like, oh well, I want to follow the rules, but I'll kill a guy, like, you know. So they would definitely be a lot more of a sociopathic tendency. So they would be rational enough to say, oh no, I want specifically you. You know what I mean?
Okay, but would you kill someone?
If I had
either
to.
y'all actually.
If I had to. In
Okay.
self-defense.
In self-defense, yeah, for sure. And like there's also like I think I would feel justified in saying like even to like everyone in my family, I'd be like, okay, everyone, we're going to my house. We're gonna
What?
chill here. We're gonna chill out, and then we're gonna relax. And anyone that steps on the property, cops, whatever, we do not trust. They die on the site, and we get through the purge, and hopefully, like no one we killed had good intentions, but don't come on the land during purge.
You
If
just
you
gotta
come on the
assume
land during
just
purge, you
everybody's
die.
hostile.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't care if you're wearing a cop uniform during the purge. You are on my land, and I deem you a threat. So that's how I would see it. But I think that's the most death I could justify is just saying like you're on my land, leave. Okay, die. Like
Just like imagine if someone just like ordered a pizza.
yeah, right. Like wait, I think that was the pizza guy. You ordered pizza?
just blows them up.
Yeah.
Hey, no, the pizza guy comes and kills you. He's like, you fucking ordering pizza in the middle of a purge?
What if,
Imagine-
imagine
I would
ordering
generally
pizza?
kill the person if someone did that.
Yeah, that
Like,
would be pretty
you
stupid.
dead ass fucking ordering a pizza, and it's the fucking purge. I'm killing you.
So you would kill someone besides self defense.
Okay, in that sort of situation, if I was a pizza delivery guy, right, and somebody orders a pizza in the middle of the fucking purge, right, and then yeah, I'm coming to kill you. I'm coming to kill you.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
that is pretty fair.
Valid crash out, man. Like, come on.
Yeah. No, I respect it.
Yeah, definitely fair. Definitely fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you haven't seen The Purge, and I was thinking of like another type of, game that you have to try to survive. What about like the Hunger Games?
That's just Fortnite.
I mean,
So you're gonna start
not
building?
wrong.
Okay, well, just like the Hunger Game, or just like the Purge, I haven't seen the Hunger Games, so
Okay.
but I know of
Really?
it. I know of it. So
Yeah,
it's the
that
it's the
one
it's the
actually
Minecraft.
shocks
It's
me.
the Minecraft game mode, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's almost exactly the Minecraft
Yeah.
game mode. Like, not even
I
as,
mean,
like, a
yeah.
joke.
Well, wait. So to be part of the Hunger Games, right? Don't they like randomly draw you? Unless
Yeah.
you volunteer.
So
yeah, unless you volunteer. Yep.
you can volunteer, but there's also like some places where they're just like, no, we send our bravest warrior.
Yeah.
And so you could have been raised or taught like,
Mhm.
no, you're the strongest of us all. You have
So
to
you're
go.
going, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Would y'all
I mean,
ever?
we can also just assume like you're at your max fitness,
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all ever like?
'cause-
You know how Katniss Everdeen, she raises her hand to, go in for her sister. Would you ever do something like that?
Oh yeah.
I
would.
think I definitely would. Yeah, especially if it was like for a family member that just like was like younger just in general.
Someone
It's
who's-
just
who
like,
won't
yeah, no,
survive.
you're not going.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
it wasn't her
Like, you're
sister
not
like an
going.
actual toddler.
Yes. Like she was like I think 9 or maybe 10, and I think 10 was like the age you can start being drawn.
Mm-hmm.
Golly,
And she got drawn, so definitely would volunteer if it was like my 10-year-old brother or so on. But I mean, hard to say where I would draw the line, because I would definitely want to say like, oh, I would volunteer if it was some old lady.
I
But,
wouldn't do
like,
that.
I don't know.
If it was a younger person,
Yeah.
then yeah. But if it was like an old grandma that like, I was like, all right, you've already lived a nice life. You know?
You would just see it as the sacrifice of the month.
I'd be like, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess I suppose
Can
that's
can
fair.
old people even be drawn?
Yeah, it's like a everyone thing. I think it's supposed to be like a overpopulation.
Ah. Well, if that's the
So
case.
genuinely, like everyone's part of it.
Mm-hmm. But I think like a Hunger Games, yeah. I mean, I feel like would I be like the most efficient? Probably not, but I don't know if I would survive.
I think
It also depends like what weapons are there.
that's kind of random. So with that, it's like, okay, so you can specialize. They give you like a training room, but it's hard to use that because the other contestants are going to be watching.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the plot. Another thing is like basically all of the weapons and stuff, every type of weapon is in the middle. You know, I think the only
Oh
thing
yeah,
that's
that's right. That's
off
right. That's right.
access is firearms. I think that's the only thing that's like off limit.
Yeah, yeah. It's mostly just like bows and spears and knives and stuff like that.
Like actual hunting stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Sickles.
But I
Oh
think
wait,
other than that,
this one says that there is guns though.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay then. Dude, never mind.
It says
But I'm sure they're probably just rare, you know. And
Yeah.
it's kind of just like, oh, whatever. So like, let's assume you get your dream weapon. Just to be like, all right, you ran to the middle, got super lucky, and you ran out. What did you grab?
Super shotgun and shield saw.
Okay, well, I mean, like realistically,
Oh, okay. Super shotgun and shield saw.
right? Yeah, got it. Got it. You can think of something.
I just did.
Right. Okay. Cool.
What do you mean? I don't know. Maybe a crossbow. Happy?
Anything. A bow, maybe.
I said crossbow. I just said crossbow.
All right, there you go. There you go. That's all you had to say. My goodness, bro. It's such a simple question. All you gotta do is say, I don't know.
Well, what would yours be?
Well, it's completely random, isn't it?
Mine, it is random, but I said, like, if you ran in and you got, like, a random thing and you got pretty lucky, what would be your pretty lucky thing?
Oh, well, I don't know what the weapon pool is.
We just went over it. Everything up to
Okay,
a
a
firearm, but firearms
crossbow,
are
crossbow,
probably
crossbow.
pretty rare.
Crossbow.
Okay, there you go.
If not a firearm.
I think I would like throwing knives. That'd be my thing.
Oh.
I don't think I'd be great with them, but I think throwing knives would be the best thing for me. That or a bow, but I mean, bow's kind of like you could really just mess up your shot, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I'd feel a lot more comfortable with the crossbow.
Yeah, I can understand being more comfortable with the crossbow. I think I don't know. I think my head just says like crossbows have like a louder sound, you know, which I don't think is true. But
Ow.
yeah,
How would they have a louder sound?
I don't think they do. I'm just saying my brain says they do.
Oh.
Like my brain says crossbow louder, use bow.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, probably.
I doubt that's like an actual thing.
You'd have to be a lot more skilled to use a bow. Say that.
Yeah, for sure. So I think throwing knives are probably my way to go. And I mean, yeah, I would definitely go for some throwing knives. What do you think you would do to like get through it though? Like, I guess like to hunt or whatever.
Hunt? What do you mean by hunt?
Yeah,
Like I'm hunting
you need
and
food.
oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. I mean, so the way it works is like you can get lucky and find a care package. It's the same as weapons. You gotta get lucky.
Hmm.
And they got like Fortnite supply drops, you know, but that's like
Fortnite
if
supply
the
drops.
sponsors like you. That's literally what it is. It's a Fortnite supply drop, but you only get it if like sponsors like you.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So like yeah, like what are you trying to hunt? What are you trying to do?
What kind of animals are there?
The environments are random, so just think of a random environment that would either be kind of good or kind of bad for you, and go off that.
Well, I feel like the default one would be just um would be like in a forest. I feel like that's just the most default, you know,
Yeah, the most default is
biome.
forest. I think the other one was like rivers and like caves kind of deal.
Hmm.
I think.
So obviously I'd be hunting like deer and stuff, but I'd also
Yeah,
try to eat like maybe there's like berries or something.
yeah.
Try to
Well,
eat
we can
those.
assume like most berries are probably like edible in some way because they probably planted them.
Yeah,
Like animals are probably the same way.
but
Like
I
you'll
also
probably
feel
find
like
a deer no matter
they
what.
would also put like poison berries as well to get those
Yeah, they would definitely put it up.
who don't know, you know, let them
Yeah, part of the whole
eat that
survival
and
book.
yeah, part of the whole, you know, survival of the fittest type thing.
Yeah, I think for berries and stuff, I don't know. I think I just wouldn't trust them.
Yeah, I feel like
I
they have to be
would,
your last resort.
yeah, I would instinctively go for fish.
I feel like fish is probably the safest raw food to eat because
Probably, yeah.
you can
Just
definitely
most of
eat,
it
you know,
while
fish raw.
raw is okay. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with eating fish raw is that you can get sick with like some parasites, but then like
Yeah.
maybe your immune system will fight it.
Hmm. I mean, like, I don't think it's as bad as eating chicken, you know, raw.
Yeah, no, chicken you just die.
Oh yeah, straight
Right.
up.
Really, I think fish is the safest way, but in my head it was like what would require a lot of effort.
Hmm.
Because like you go in the water, swim after a fish, that sucks. But if you're like at a river, like a bear would be, and you just
Oh,
sat up waiting for one, you know.
well, you probably have to fight with the bear because he's trying to get some food too.
Ooh, that's true. They probably would release a bear on me.
Yeah, they probably would release some like hostile wilderness out there. You know what I mean?
I think in the first one they released like a wolf, and then they shoot like a fireball at her.
Is is there like a storm type thing? Like it, so
I think
like
that's what
the
it
setting
was.
gets close. You know, like the circle gets closer and
Yeah,
closer, so
I
people
think
can't just like camp on the outskirts.
yeah, I think that's actually what that scene was. Like they said, oh, she's getting close to the edge. Then the dogs and the fireballs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. There is a storm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they definitely have that concept.
Can I get like a
But I think
like a
they
launch pad or
kind of.
something?
Uh, I don't think they actually do have any kind of equivalent to that. I think that's just not part of the update.
This is not part of the update. Can I put on my own skin? Is there skins and stuff?
I mean, if you want to like you can skin the contestants, I guess. But
And
like,
wear that.
yeah, you can like wear
Do
that if
that.
you want, but I mean, it definitely help with the intimidation factor.
uh,
You just have this dude in a skin suit running at you.
yeah,
Definitely terrifying.
I'm not maybe I could survive the Hunger Games, but I feel like I don't know. I have like zero combat training though. Like I don't know how to use any of these weapons, nor how to hunt,
Yeah.
nor how to like anything. You know what I mean?
I kind of know how to use throwing knives, so
Uh-huh.
that's definitely to my advantage.
Okay, so
But I'm not like an expert, right?
Matthew, what if you were on the other side? What
What's
if you
the
were
other
like
side?
the person? What if you were the person watching over everybody? You know, like President Snow, or the guy in the Squid Games character.
Oh, or yeah, like the Squid Game
Yeah,
VIPs.
or almost
Oh,
like
okay.
you know, like Maze Runner. You know, like that, like you know, the chick who puts them in there. What if you were that person?
Uh, well, I'd be one a very sick-minded person to do something like that, and then
Would
like
you do the same type of games, like, or would you make up your own type of game?
Like what kind of game he would make?
Yeah, what kind of a game or like survival type
Ooh.
thing would you make?
Oh.
So
If I
something that makes you
could,
like a villain, you know what I mean?
it'd be, you know, it'd be cool if we could, like, if you have like contestants, right? And instead of like, I don't know, what's more enjoyable, having them fight against each other or fighting against unrelenting odds? You know what I mean?
I feel like
Like an endless wave of like monsters
just
or
like
demons or
challenges
something.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like challenges.
I can definitely get that. That kind of relates to my answer that I thought of for it. In my head, I was like, "He's so cool to have them like one, they don't know they're in a game immediately, right? Like it's like kind of Truman Show esque. But I also want it to be like, oh shoot, like aliens or something are coming after us, but it's actually just like animatronics, you know?
Freddy Fazbear.
And like that's the game.
I would make my game Five Nights at Freddy's.
I mean, yeah, I mean that'd be fair. I would watch it.
Just give them a check for like $1,000, like the game.
Yeah, just like the
It's not
game.
even $1,000. It's only like
It's like
100.
$200. Yeah, it's
It's like
something
600,
like that.
right? For one of them.
Let's see.
That's like the
For
highest.
the first
I think,
game,
is 600.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know what the highest paycheck was for FNAF.
I think that's what it was. That's the highest I remember, but
I
Let's see,
well, I know
it,
like
it
FNAF.
would be like 200 or something.
FNAF.
No, we're all wrong. It says 120.
Yeah, I was about to say
God.
FNAF 2 was 120.
This one's
So.
still 120.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're just all 120.
No, one of them's 100.
Well, that's
Okay.
still not more than, you know.
Yeah, they all suck.
Yeah.
Just
And
risking your
I
life
would-
for that.
I would actually rather play some Squid Game than go through a night of Five Nights at Freddy's for
How much-
$100.
What's the minimum amount you're doing Squid Games for?
Oh,
Minimum
the minimum
amount,
amount
yeah.
I'm doing Squid Games for.
10
Uh,
mil. 10 mil.
it's got to be like 500 mil for me, dude. I mean, that's more than the
Does it
prize
even
money,
go up to 500? Yeah, that's
But-
more than the prize money.
isn't it?
You
Isn't
gotta
it?
stay within it.
Oh,
Yeah. US it's 45 mil. Or 35 mil.
35 mil.
Yeah. I think for me, minimum is 10 mil. 10 mil, you can change like your state.
Yeah.
A minimum I would do it for. Oh man, maybe like 20 mil or 30, 25.
Wow. So you just gotta say you're better than me, or
10 mil just feels too low.
I
To
mean,
risk your
it is
life?
low, but it's like the minimum, right? Like that is the absolute minimum. Like genuinely, like they told me you're gonna play a game of red light, green light.
No, they're just telling you you're gonna play childhood games. That's it. Like you don't know what specific games you're gonna be playing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they tell you 10 mil prize, red light, green light, and then after that you get a vote to leave. Yeah.
Well, after that, you don't really necessarily vote to leave, but
Well, no, but what I mean is like following the plot, right? You would be told the price, would vote to leave, and the minimum to get me to even think about going back would be 10 mil. Not that I would actually go back, but for them to make me think about it, like the minimum would be 10 mil.
like like you know how Mr. Beast does, like, I'll give you 10 mil right now if you leave,
Yeah.
or, you know, type thing.
Like that would be like I would sit there and I'd be like, ooh, do I do it? But I don't.
You actually sit there
That
and
would
ponder.
genuinely be the
10 mil,
minimum.
10 mil and a Tesla.
10 mil on the Tesla.
And some Feastables.
and some
Yeah,
and some
right.
Feastables.
2% of the stock in Feastables, and you got a deal.
What's the Meat Canyon thing? He's like, I'd kill myself for a Tesla. Oh, it's like, would you
Yeah,
rather have a new kidney,
it's
a kidney
Oh,
transplant,
yeah,
or a
it's
new
a new
Tesla?
kidney or a Tesla.
I would
That
rather
is
kill
like,
myself or a
okay.
Tesla.
Yeah, he
Good
just
boy.
goes, all right, well, to get the Tesla, you gotta grab your kidney from across the room. Or like,
Oh man.
Just imagine that being real. Bro just crawling out of the
yeah.
bed. Just go and grab his kidney for a Tesla key.
That ass, if we had
What I
American Squid
find
Games,
honestly hilarious
Mr.
is
Beast is
that,
definitely running that shit.
oh yeah. What I think is hilarious is that he basically started American Squid Game. You know, you got a TV show.
Yeah, I was about to say
Beast
that,
Games.
yeah, Beast Games. Wasn't that like a lot of issues happened with that?
I
Like
would
women
have
were
no
getting
clue.
assaulted, like people were getting starved and stuff, and it was not good.
Yeah. Well, I honestly wouldn't know.
Mm.
I didn't look into it. I just was like, haha, like Beast Games.
I remember like a lot of people were talking about like Mr. Beast. I don't know if you remember that whole like Mr. Beast drama that happened like last year when this guy made an expose video on Mr. Beast, and it turns out like he lied and did the whole thing.
Right.
But
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I genuinely like, I don't love the idea of like just like drama peddling and
mm. No, I just remember it was just a hot topic, so I just remember just watching all that because Mr. Beast is seen as the little goody two shoes of YouTube, but he's made it like a turn for kind of the worst. Like I remember saying that like he's starting to use like AI and like his thumbnails and stuff, and people aren't happy about that.
He did start
My
using
girlfriend hates
AI.
Mr. Beast. She does not like him at all.
I think he was alright as like his own YouTube channel and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he should be as big as he is,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it makes sense, especially because I think he's the first YouTuber to catch on to the YouTube TV. You know?
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. She doesn't like him because like he does charitable acts, but he does it in front of a camera. Like he'll build houses for the homeless, but he's gonna make a YouTube video about it. You know what I mean? But
I've never loved that argument, to be completely honest, because in my head, it's what is the camera change? As long as like he doesn't turn off the camera and go, give me that fucking back, or like
give me the fucking money back.
yeah. I think because there are a bunch of YouTubers that like, especially in the past, were like, oh yeah, I give this homeless person like, some good like food, and like it was revealed later like, oh yeah, what he actually gave them was like spoiled McDonald's or like whatever, and like that I can totally get. But Mr. Beast has like an actual system.
Yeah,
where he's like,
he has an actual
I
like
make money,
philanthropy.
I give money.
Yeah. He makes money, from helping people, and he uses that money that he gets from helping people to help them. But I mean, but
Well,
I could see how people could see an issue
people.
about it. That, like it makes it seem like he's only doing it for fame. Like he's only doing it because he gets some YouTube clicks. It's kind of a weird like self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what I mean? That, like the only way you're gonna get funded for doing the stuff is by making a YouTube video out of it. So like somewhat exploiting.
He doesn't make money off of those. He actually loses money. Talks about that a lot, and how like Mr. Beast Gaming is like what actually funds it.
I thought it was like all the Feastable stuff.
I mean, Feastable and things like that, yeah, for sure. But at first, he was saying how like Mr. Beast Gaming is what paid for it.
Would y'all do a Mr. Beast challenge?
Heck yeah,
Dude,
for some
easily.
money. Like okay, what kind of challenge?
Easy.
What kind of challenge? Like last person to take your hand off the Tesla wins it, or like what?
Yeah.
That's
would you
so
win
easy.
one of those?
Easy.
Yeah, I would do it. I mean, it's not like fucking life threatening like Squid Games.
Dude,
Do you think you go win it?
Oh yeah,
dude, those challenges where Mr. Beast says like, you can be here for as long as you last, like the supermarket one, or the like just stay in an isolated room and stuff. I think I could do that for like 6 months, maybe even 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
I
I think 2
would
years.
become yeah, I could do 2 years easily. The only thing that would actually get me to be like, dang, I gotta get out of here is my wife. That's the only thing. Other than
Mm-hmm.
that,
Yeah.
2 years easy.
So if you were to be put in a circle for 2 years, you get like a little miniature house like that one dude did. You would do it for
Oh,
2 years. You don't get to
Oh,
see
yeah.
anybody. You know, you
I
just
think
Oh,
he'd
sit
go
there.
mad. Honestly,
Dude, that's what
No.
I said. 2 years?
I
Like,
think
that's insane.
I think people would definitely think I went mad, but I don't think I would have actually.
I'm
gone
sure
mad.
Mr. Beast would probably step in and be like, "All right, dude, come on."
He's gonna come out like pulling his hair and stuff, like
He's gonna come out like, "All right, come
like
on, you
all
win."
paranoid,
All right.
looking both ways, like.
No, I think I would genuinely do okay. Like, I think there's definitely a point of like, where there's definitely a point in my head, especially where Mr. Beast breaks
Mr.
before me.
Breeze.
Yeah, Mr. Breeze.
Mr.
There's definitely a thing in my head where Mr. Breeze breaks before me, and he goes, "Hey, and your best friend is here because you lasted a year," and then you're there for like two days, maybe a day, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think those little things alone would get me through months.
I feel like you'd be able to break Mr. Beast, like where he'd be like, "All right,
I
get
would.
the hell out."
I would be the one to break them. I really do think that.
You'd be the one that he goes behind the camera and snatches your money away.
Yeah. No, I think I'd be the one where he sets a settlement where he's like, dude, you're gonna do this for a year and I'm gonna lose all my money. How about
like-
you just take this 3 mil and leave me alone? Like, I think that would be the situation.
Would you take the 3 mil?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends.
What if it's
Like,
less than the prize money? Like, say the prize money was like
if
5
it's
mil or
less
whatever.
than the prize money, and if it's less than the prize money that I would have made lasting 2 years, then I'd stay for a bit longer.
Okay,
I would
what-
wait for him to up the price.
What if it's for like however long you stay is how much money you get?
Yeah,
So,
that's
like-
the challenge I'm
so,
talking
like-
about.
so, like,
like,
for,
I
like,
would
each
last
month.
2 years.
Okay.
Like, I think my goal would be to reach 2 mil, but like if that takes longer than 2 years, I think that's like my breaking point.
But what if in 2 years it's less than 3 mil?
If in 2 years it's less than 3 mil, I don't know. I guess there's is like a cost effectiveness in my head for this, right? So, man, I guess I need to shorten it, right? So like three mil for 2 years is what I would say is worth it.
Okay.
So theoretically, 1.5 is good for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
So if I was told like, hey, you're getting 1 mil for 2 years, then I probably wouldn't do the whole 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would definitely get through like a year or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I get you.
That's fucking insane.
You don't think
you,
how
Matthew?
long do
Yeah,
you think you can
Matthew?
do, Matthew?
How long do you think I would be able to last?
Yeah, I don't think you would last
Maybe like a month.
week. I don't think you last a week.
Yeah,
bro.
honestly, no.
I think you get to day 3 and you go, I kind of want to go.
Damn. Nah, I'd probably be like, I feel so disgusting. I haven't showered in days. I just feel like an absolute like pig. So I'd be like,
I would use that, like, dude, I would come out of that place shredded. Like, all I'm doing every morning, working out. And then after breakfast, I would go, yo, what's up, Mr. Beast? How are we doing? Like, how's the video? I would then try to entertain the camera because that's what keeps me sane. even in real life, I go, "Hi, camera that doesn't exist," and then I keep going on with my life. So just having like actual cameras to look at, I feel like would make me less insane. Yeah. And I would just be like, all right, cool, I got cameras to entertain. Ah man, if it would help pay, I think Mr. Beast would probably like just start live streaming me being there. You know.
Doesn't he do
And
that? Though? Doesn't he live stream some
I don't know if
challenges
he
or
live
something?
streams them being there.
I haven't
actually
watched
don't
Mr.
know.
Beast in like 3 fucking years, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy like a Mr. Beast shirt like to try to be in one of his challenges?
Yeah, I did because I can't remember which one it was. It was the one where like you buy the gold shirt and you have
There's
a
a-
chance that
yeah,
he would
there's-
deliver it.
Yeah, he would deliver it and give you like the golden ticket or something like that.
Yeah, and I knew that I had basically zero chance, but in my head I was like, I'm the one that would break him, so I gotta at least try
Yeah.
to like get in.
Dude,
'Cause
imagine
I
if you
just-
did.
I just know I would. I know I would break him. I know I would. Easy. Like I've even thought about it with like the isolation one that he did, and like
Mhm.
he's not completely isolated. Like his friends start to mess with him to try and like both to make sure he doesn't go insane and to like get him to give up. And that interaction alone would also help me get through like the time period. Like a time based challenge just doesn't work for me. Like I would go for millions of years. Like throw me in a closet and I last years.
Well, I know that. Stuff
Yeah,
yet to come
Go
out.
ahead, finish the joke. Yep, there you go. There you go. We got the joke, people. But yeah, throw me in a closet like with a bed, some food, water. Like maybe have like a shower that's connected to the closet. Like I am good. I am chilling.
What other Mr. Beast challenges does he have that's like doesn't involve like staying in a room for like yeah.
To be
Like,
like
just-
keeping your hand on the stack of money. That's something that's just hard to do for humans. You know.
Mm-hmm.
He also has ones that are just like, I mean, just regular challenges. Like,
Yeah.
can you find a needle in a haystack? Like, just stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is not really a regular challenge, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's
Which,
difficult.
like, if it was like stubbornness, I think I'd get through it. But like those ones are time. So
Oh, what?
I think that's definitely my fall off point. Whenever like timed or like I gotta do something like keep my hand on the Lamborghini, because then in my head I'm like, well, who am I up against?
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
like if I can get like a comfortable spot, like I know he has one where they're in a car. Like if I'm in the car, I'm lasting 2 years. Like whoever I'm up against doesn't get to win. I will win out of spite because
car.
I'm comfy. Yeah, because in my head I'm just going, they're not gonna last that long. They won't last 2 years. You know who will? Me.
It's like that regular show episode where like they're in that car. Or like they're on the billboard. And they trying to survive to win the car.
Yeah, the billboard. Dude, part of that honestly is like what I'm thinking about. I totally forgot about the billboard episode. But yeah, the billboard is like another one where I was like, dude, those challenges are so easy. I would be up there forever. Like no one would beat me. That's just
Mr. Beast
my
would
thought
probably
process.
he'll freeze you with liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
You keep
He
it going.
just like at a certain time period he just freezes me and he's like, man, like this is the ultimate challenger. He'll never leave my clutches.
Mhm. That's his evil
doubt
game
it.
plan.
And then like 10,000 years later, he's like, do you want the Tesla or a kidney? And I just go, I would rather fucking die than not have a Tesla.
I would kill myself for a Tesla.
Man, those videos are so great. I don't love Meat Canyon, but man, they're like a lot of his videos are just absolute.
Damn.
Die again.
No. I played that like ass. I've been playing like ass the whole time. That's what I get for playing this game at, 150 speed. I just started doing that yesterday. I was watching some guy's stream playing this game. He was doing an Ultra Nightmare attempt. And I was just talking through him through chat. And I was telling them, I was like, yeah, I'm playing it at 120 speed right now. Just slowly starting to work up to 150. And he told me, dude, just set it to 150. You'll be fine, bro. And I was like, all right. So I did.
Yeah, just did it.
I mean, it's not bad. Hold on. What if I bring it back down? It's probably going to feel really slow.
I recently got seafood, and I just didn't start on the lowest difficulty. I just started on the highest difficulty, and it's like, dude, it's so crazy. Because like I'm seeing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm even doing it. I'm just literally not keeping up. I'm just like, I will learn the game at its hardest difficulty because I want to get good.
I love fucking swimming. Yeah, it's been a little over 2 hours.
Crazy because we didn't get any fun facts. No, I'm kidding.
We have yet to hit the 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
And then I told y'all about the what's it called?
You told us the fun fact was the Squid Game name.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah,
I genuinely didn't even catch that.
And then the what's it
Neither did
called?
I.
The 8 hours. How about
Wait, what?
first? The red light, green light. It's 8 hours.
Oh yeah. How long the game is?
You definitely slipped that in very well.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, we can definitely get ready to end it here. Second. Yeah, is there any finishing thoughts you can go, Ryan?
Not at the moment, honestly.
You enjoy your time?
Yeah.
This is your one and only episode. But enjoy it.
Yeah. This is the last episode too.
I'm sick.
But
no, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I mean, I thought y'all did great, of course. So,
Why, thank you.
I honestly do think you did amazing. Like, I feel like you definitely added to the podcast. Like it wasn't like, oh, he's just in the background now. It was definitely like, you tell the difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I appreciate it.
Of course.
I appreciate y'all letting me do it, of course, with y'all.
Heck yeah, and I'm excited to have you as a mainstay
Yes, sir.
in this
For
now.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, our thing has always been like, what's your intention with the podcast? Do you actually want to be part of it? Cool.
And like the fact that like you've shown a lot more initiative and a lot more passion, you know. And that's what we wanted.
Yeah, well,
and that's what we
listen
needed.
to a lot of podcasts, so I was so down to do this.
Which is great because we definitely needed something to make it just a little more fresh. Not that we were struggling or not.
No, but like having somebody
helps to
here
have
that like can give us like fast facts, someone to keep us on topic, to make sure that like we're staying engaged, right? Because there are times when we're, mostly my fault that like I'll be playing my game and I would get a little too invested into it and then I'll completely forget what Eli's saying.
Yeah, or Eli asking the same question about weapons,
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah. I was trying to, for sure get us on a different topic during that part, but I was struggling too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's fine. You'll get better at it. And
yeah, not to mention like for the first episode with all three of us, I feel like it flowed so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was some chemistry, for sure.
Yeah, so we definitely got it. We just gotta get another episode in or two, and we'll get into it.
We'll get in the groove.
Yes, sir.
So guess we should definitely get ready for it to be the end. Let me finish up this last little thing.
Same.
I don't
Let me
know
finish
if I
up
want to
this
get.
arena.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
We'll say
shit!
bye. We usually like to kind of set up the camera and stuff.
Wow.
Like a good screenshot kind of deal.
Oh yeah,
And
that is true. Yeah, we all like to. We usually like we yeah in Minecraft, but we're not in Minecraft.
yeah. But I mean, just if you got a stopping point, I know I got a stopping point, so we can use my screen if needed. But you know, this is the end of the podcast. We're glad that you could make it with us. I hope you had, a good morning or a good night, whatever you're listening to us with. Hope you had some fun. I know we definitely had fun. And as we said at the beginning, we're here to have fun, like talk, relax. Hopefully, you'll have fun and relax with us. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see some more, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll get better at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even stop my recording. I thought I did. The fuck? Stop recording.